Hello.
Guess what time it is?
It's time.
Pizza time.
It's pizza time.
I love pizza time.
So after I decided last week that I was going to make calzones,
Yeah.
I think my dad mentioned taco pizza, and then since then I've been thinking about taco pizza. So here we are, making taco pizza.
I mean, I do love taco pizza, and I first experienced taco pizza with you.
Yeah.
Like you had talked about it, and I was like, "What the crap is taco pizza?" And then, you know, Mal made it.
Yeah.
Featuring special guest star Whistly the oven.
That is the downside of using the oven for cooking streams.
Yeah, haunted oven. I do love Whistly. That's a good name. Thank you, Chaz.
No oven.
Whistly. It's fun because it's a play on Wesley.
What does that have to do with ovens?
Well, it's just it's like a name. It's like a real name, like Whistly.
I see.
Wesley.
Steve Dragon
Wesley
asked
Whistly.
if the garbage disposal is fixed. It is. Yeah. He showed up and he took a hex key and he was like, "Here we go. See ya." And we were like, "That was it?" He's like, "Yeah, it's just jammed up because it hasn't been run since December, when the house was last lived in." And we're like,
Yeah.
"Cool, great. We'll keep an eye on it."
What are you gonna do? You know, sometimes that happens,
Yeah.
and you were hoping that it. Well, I mean, it's not that
I kind
was
of hoped
hoping.
I'd get a new one.
It doesn't matter. It's functional now. That's all that matters. Anyway,
Yeah. So welcome. I'm going to be making taco pizza. We're going to read a few alerts and then we'll get started. This doesn't take very long. This was just something my dad, I don't know where he got the idea from or whatever, but it's something he made all the time when I was a kid. So
it is very good.
yes.
Like if you like taco,
yes. If you like taco, you will like taco
you will like
pizza.
taco pizza. It is like fundamentally, it's fundamentally just taco. It is different than the Taco Bell taco pizza.
It is. This is Taco Bell steal from Mark. He does like the Taco Bell pizza, but this is different, and I think this is preferred to him.
Yeah, it's also, you make it,
Yeah, you make it.
so it's better. It's inherently better than Taco Bell.
We have a 2-month resub from That Tall Nerd 560. Thank you. And a subscription from Jade Jennings. Thank you guys. Welcome. 2 months from Preely07 and 2 months from Jamie2286. 2 months also from Drek900 and Epic DXX. So many 2 months.
People are getting
It
that
is.
too.
It's hitting that time.
You have done this for 2 months, yes.
That's really wild. We have a 2-month resub from SmartGuy93. 2 months from Harumi Kindle. Thank you for fixing my laugh.
Sorry, it's like it.
I know. That tickles.
Sorry, I can't fix it. It just is collapsing.
It is. 2 months from Sombermake91, 2 months from Spinach Wrap, a subscription from Free Drummer, welcome. 2 months from A Queen's Thief, 2 months from the Cactus Help.
No, absolutely not.
Collapsy the Laugh. Chaz is just naming everything and
Whistling
personifying everything.
Collapsy.
Yeah.
They said sorry.
I'm sorry.
It's the cacta. Or the cactaceae. I would say the cactaceae. Or
do like that.
cactusy.
Cactus.
It is extremely hard to pronounce, so
I'm
we will
sorry.
pronounce it differently every time forever.
Correct.
I just want you to, or good nickname, Cacta.
Cacta?
Cacta.
Thank you.
Cact-ish.
We have a 2-month resub from Ryan B. 2 months from Hyahila. 2 months from Josh. Thank you, Josh. We saw Josh earlier. He was at the store when I bought this.
He did join us at the store.
He did. 2-month resub from Snowy Sataru. 2 months from Renee, and 2 months from Antihero Sora. Also 2 months from Molad. Josh, I was there. RunT.exe gifted 5 subs to Haste the Day, Calc9, Sweet Serene, Colin the Game Boy, and GJ Husky? GJHSKY? How would you say that?
GJH Sky.
Sky.
Because sky is a word.
Sky is a
so
word.
I look for words. When people have a username, I look for words. That's how the language. That's how the English language works.
Thank you,
That's what I do.
Renchi.exe. 100 bits from Spark Corgi. A subscription from Domo Arigato 137. Thank you. Welcome. Tier 2 subscription from Sage of Stars. Thank you. Also, I updated the emotes, so there is silver and gold kepi now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know that you. Oh yeah, I vaguely remember.
You did know I did that because
Yeah. It had been a while. Okay. Yeah. If you have a tier 2 or tier 3 to Mao,
you have silver and gold kepi.
there's silver and gold kepis. So neat.
They're shiny.
A shiny kepi.
Shiny kepi.
Shiny.
There's a shiny kepi.
Shiny kepi. Yeah, that's you. You're shiny.
He's shiny. 2-month resub from Noah. Thank you, Noah. 2 months from Charlemagne 25. 2 months from Hounds Flash. Do you want to start reading and I'll start getting some things ready? Because I need some water.
Sure.
Thank you.
We got 2 months from Flash the Firefox, Airdash 3K, Fred Burger, The Slick Duke, Tessa Jane 18. Appreciate it. Sapphire Becca gifted a sub to Dark Liger 269. 300 bits from Will Peters who says, but what about those who like pizza?
Pizza's good too.
I mean, you have to like taco more than you like pizza. This is more taco than pizza.
Correct.
But if you like pizza, you're already off to a good start. That's my interpretation. Let's see. Darling Ace is gifted a sub to Tiger64 Guy. We got 2 months from Tokunute, Tiniest of Kitties, Gamers 00700, Cascadea, Desi Desitel, Mr. Viperfang, Luna Gazer 806, Angeman 85, and Land 144. Appreciate it. We also have a subscription from Jackson Lee Gaming.
Welcome.
You're getting better at
I have a weapon.
The reading.
Thank you. So pizza peel.
I do love the pizza. We got to use the pizza peel last week too.
We did when we made calzones.
I mean, this is pretty different from calzones.
It is.
Because there's going to be bean.
What if we made taco calzones? Refried beans, seasoning, maybe some ground beef, maybe some beans.
So you're describing a burrito?
It's this, but just rolled up.
You're describing a burrito. This is a burrito, I think. It would be cooked, right? So it's like more, I don't know, chimichanga than burrito, but
Chimichangas are deep fried.
Yeah, well, an empanada, maybe?
Maybe.
An Italian burrito made with Spanish ingredients. Wonderful.
So what I'm starting to do here is I have this dough from Publix, and last week I got the ball of pizza dough, and this week I got the rolled out one. So it's like, I just gotta open it.
It is easier.
Like so, and then like so, and it's just a flat.
It is just a flat. It is nice because you just buy it and then it's done.
Can you toss this? Thank you. Vagabond wants to know if we still have the taco seasoning that Steven made that one time. It's right here.
Well, but
how much is left?
There's not
That's
that
a
much
really
left
great
now.
question.
It's almost gone.
It's almost gone. Oh God.
Almost gone.
See, it's almost gone.
Very little.
There's very little left.
Very little left. It was very good that I did it.
Maybe enough for this, and then Steven has to make it again.
It's really the takeaway
so I'm
here.
gonna have to order.
The takeaway is like, it's very good that I made it. Good job, me. Glad I made so much. It was good and smart.
So the story goes, if you don't remember that, or you weren't, I don't know where that story got told originally, is I had asked Steven to make taco seasoning, and I was like, why don't you, I don't know, double it or something so we have a little bit extra. And he misread the ingredient list I have as...
a common thing.
Let's see, they're basically all teaspoons. What did you misread it as?
Tablespoon.
Tablespoon.
Which immediately triples
Yes.
everything.
So it's like a 4th teaspoon of garlic powder, and he put a 4th tablespoon of garlic powder.
I think what happened was I had been following something, and then I misread teaspoon.
Are you sure you didn't read it as cup?
No.
Because you filled this entire thing completely full.
I think I made 2 errors.
At least it wasn't 10, triple everything. Was it triple?
I mean, that's what makes the most sense. It's very easy. Also,
Vagabond says it's been 25 months since then, basically to the day. How do you know that?
well, that's also helpful because that tells me that on the counter is a 2-year supply of taco seasoning
Yeah.
at a average taco seasoning consumption rate for 2 people.
Yes. And sometimes when I make tacos for parties.
Yes.
So this pizza dough, I'm just kind of like pulling out flat to fit my pizza pan.
Yeah.
That's all I'm doing.
But
And
seriously,
then I'm
like,
going to put it on the peel at some point.
You can easily misread the 2.
Oh,
the
it wasn't written
teaspoon.
on this when you did that.
Oh,
I
really?
bought this and wrote it out on here after you did that and put it in here.
Oh. Anyway, it's a common.
The vlog was, in my mind, everything was a tablespoon from 2021.
Oh, yeah, so that even explains what the problem was. I just assumed it was tablespoons, and as it turns out, it might not have been.
It may not have been.
And that's fine. That's totally fine.
So this is basically fitting this pizza pan now, which is great. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer it to that. Well, actually, I got to put down this first.
Okay.
Cornmeal. It has a name.
Yes.
So it slides off easier. Because it basically acts like a lot of little like pebbles. And when you try and launch the pizza into the oven, it slides off better.
You do seriously need cornmeal.
Yes.
It's really not optional.
Yeah, it'll just stick to the peel
stick.
otherwise.
That was something we had to learn. And
Josh wants to know when are we going to install a full pizza oven in the house that you rent?
You know, they do sell like brick ovens that like sit in your backyard. They're neat. They're expensive, but also it's probably cheaper than building a brick oven. So
Yeah.
maybe it's fine.
There's one that uses wooden pellets, like a pellet stove, but it's for pizza.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to move this over here. Fusion Counter says, it's like $600.
Yeah. I think they
Come on.
They make them a little cheaper, but I'm sure the nice ones are probably, you know, pretty expensive.
And I had accidentally touched the taco seasoning. That's what that is. Lady Antisocial says, I got a pizza oven that goes on your barbecue.
Oh, that's cool. That's
Yeah.
a nice idea. We're going to be doing some barbecuing soon.
Yeah, very soon. We have a 2-month resub from Olivine Branch. Thank you. 300 bits from Will Peters. Mal, you are a mad scientist with all these good ideas. Well, this is my dad's idea.
Your dad?
And I sent him the tweet that I tweeted earlier about this,
Yeah.
and he's very jealous.
Yeah. I mean, who wouldn't be? It's a very simple recipe, but it's very good.
Yes, it is. We have 2-month resub from Mr. Squidtopus. Thank you. Gamers00700 gifted a sub to Silent Companion. 300 bits from Becky Star. Hi there, my birthday is tomorrow. Happy early birthday. My mom is taking me to the mall for shopping and to get my ears pierced again. The first time the studs were too small and caused a reaction, so I'm getting bigger studs this time. My suggestion is to get the best metal you can because like I'm sensitive to it, so that tends to help.
Metal sensitivity is a big thing. So you might be sensitive to certain metals and not know it.
Yeah.
And then the trick is to just get a different metal.
We had a 2-month resub from Zimmer CJ, thank you. 2 months from Xeno Fantasies as well. Subscription from Mad Creator, welcome. 2-month resub from Galactic Ambition. Mr. Perfect Greg subscribed as well, welcome. And we also had a subscription from Soap Sunshine Cat, welcome. I am just getting to the point where my second piercing is finally doing well. Like I don't have any pain with it anymore. Oh, by the way, this is called docking. So I'm just hitting it with a fork to pierce it. It's like the holes on crackers that make them stop puffing up so I don't get like big air pockets.
Yep.
So I'm just hitting it.
A helpful process in any pizza, taco pizza included. Also very fun to do.
I just grab the fork by the end and then I just hit it. There's not really a method to this. I'm just like, it looks good.
I mean, as long as there are holes.
Yeah. And I find with using this dough from Publix, it gets thicker on the outer part. So like I try to do more there because it's thicker. That looks good. So when I do this, I don't want it to get soggy because the refried beans go on next and it gets soggy.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna throw this in the oven for a few minutes.
Okay.
Oh, it's best to give it a good shake. Oh God.
Oh,
For that reason, because you want to make sure it moves on you.
a very good shake.
Yeah.
Big crust.
And fold it up a little bit on the other side.
Yeah, I see that. Big
Whatever.
crust.
Too much of a shake, yeah, too much of a shake.
Yeah, you've been playing too much Mischief Makers.
Not enough.
Oh, not enough,
Yeah.
is that it?
We had a 2-month resub from Goblin Ebbs. Welcome. Thank you. And Gamers 00700 gifted a sub to Zachman103. Thank you for the gift sub. So the ingredients for this are pretty plain, and you can
spice it up
you
with
can
whatever,
spice it up with whatever you want.
whatever your heart desires.
Traditionally, the way my dad makes it is refried beans, taco seasoning, lettuce, tomato, cheese, and sour cream. So
Yeah, it is a vegetarian pizza.
we'll do 3 minutes.
But of course, if you wanted to add meat, you could. This would be good with ground beef. You could do chicken. So there's many options, but the way that we have always made it has been vegetarian.
Chess says anything? Hold on, let me ask Eddie.
So many options.
Yeah.
So many koalos. If you want a koalo. It's a koala rhino
Chorizo,
hybrid.
Zimmer CJ says, and crema drizzle. Ooh, that would be good.
Yeah, that's a
You
great
could really
idea.
spice this up. But
Yeah.
I'm going my nostalgic traditional way just to show you.
Yeah, a crema drizzle would be like actually very, very
Yeah,
good.
you could make this like really bougie.
There's actually it's a very good and very affordable like crema that they sell at Costco, and the problem is it comes in a bottle this big.
Oh, it comes in 2 bottles. It's a 2-pack.
But the bottle has to be consumed within like 5 days. So
Yeah.
I think it's for church functions, and that's it, because who on earth can consume that much? Like there's things I understand at Costco that are like for families. It's like, okay, this is gonna be for like a larger family. That's for like a lot of people.
A lot of people.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's a great idea. Zimmer says usually buy deli pizzas and spice them up with whatever I have around the house. Yeah, we will. We'll do that by buying like whatever
Sometimes I do that with frozen pizza.
Yeah, we bought a big old pack of canned mushrooms.
Yeah.
Like a 12-pack. And I just keep them around because they keep for years. And I love mushrooms on pizza. And it's so easy to just open up, drain them, and just toss them on a pizza. And they really enhance it, in my opinion. So I really like that.
300 bits from Will Peters. Don't forget the rare instance where Eddie gives you real food.
We did have chocolate cake this morning on Breakfast Stream.
That was surprising.
It was Tiny Eddie's. It was limited edition, for a limited time only. Tiny Eddie's cocoa cakes, and I was like, oh my god, it's real food.
It is real food.
It doesn't happen very often,
Ever?
but yeah, almost never.
Almost never. I had to get a spoon for the refried beans.
We did that recently. We tried to jazz up the Costco pizza. So we've tried a few different pizzas.
Can they see that? Can you guys see the pizza?
I mean, not.
It looks like a balloon.
Oh my god. Oh, y'all should see this.
Oh, it just popped.
Well, it's still large. Hold on.
Jess is just whistling telling you a joke.
Yeah,
It
that's.
got super puffy.
So this happens if you don't dock hard enough.
Yeah, I should have hit it harder.
You really have to smack it. So this is kind of a good example of like, when you're doing the docking, like really smack the crap out of it. Because if you don't, and you just kind of like add perforations on top, it will still expand and
God.
look like this.
Shoot. What did I just do? Oh God. Oh God. I don't know this oven yet.
It's fine. Anyway.
It's whistly and beepy today.
Whistly and beepy. Do, 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 do. Looks like you cooked a chef's hat.
It'll deflate in a second.
Yeah, so yeah, this is you can kind of see it's going down, but yeah, you have to really, really stab it.
Anyway, so I like to do that to do like a little pre-cook.
Yep.
And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna top this with all the refried beans. Now that's a calzone. So the cool thing about the pizza steel is it's great for making things like naan.
Yep.
And I've done that before. And it's turned out very good. I was kind of surprised how easy naan is to make when I did that.
And it is very good.
It is very good.
Delicious.
I mean, it's not as good as a restaurant, but it's better than like the already made stuff. So I'm just doing this kind of like you would frost a cake.
Yep.
And I'm kind of wondering if I should have bought 2 cans of this.
It'll be a thin layer.
Yeah, it will be. It's fine.
Also, anyone watching can be like, I'll adjust the recipe.
Well, normally I do 1, but this isn't normally the crust I use because like the crust we always used was the packet of powder where you just mix in water and it makes a pizza crust.
Yeah.
This is easier, but that's why I grabbed it. I just didn't know it would be this big.
It is going to be a big pizza. I like taco pizza. It's something we haven't made in a while.
Mm-hmm. You can also get like refried black beans. So if you prefer black beans to pinto.
Ooh, yeah. And like, I like both. I'm really curious what chat's opinions on pinto versus black beans are. And like one of the options can be like, man, I just feel good about both of them, you know? Like for me, that's how I feel. I love refried beans, but also like black beans are great. And I think I probably change it up in equal amount because I really do enjoy both.
Okay. That's spread out enough.
Sure.
Oh, we have a poll, thank you. Which beans do you prefer?
Pick your beans.
I should have closed that. What are our options? Our options are pinto black, both equally, or neither.
I'm really curious what chat's going to say on this.
Yeah.
So vote in the poll.
Right now, neither is winning with 44%.
People don't like beans?
What?
I am blown away.
It's a texture thing. Okay.
Oh,
I see.
okay. Oh, that is surprising.
I prefer coffee beans.
I'm surprised at that high of percentage though. 44%. That's like way higher than I would have suspected. Interesting.
Jess is where are all the bean believers? Thomas will be sad.
Yeah, I love both beans very much. I love all my beans.
I like jelly beans.
You could make a candy pizza with a jelly bean base?
So in college, at Stout, they would do like sugar cookies this big, and they would sometimes do cream cheese, like just pure cream cheese, and sometimes they'd do frosting on top of it, and then they'd put fruit on it.
Yeah.
And you could never tell if it was going to be cream cheese or frosting. Not cream cheese frosting, it was one or the other. And it was really great when it was frosting.
Interesting.
That was my favorite thing. All right, we have 42% neither, followed by 24% both equally, 22% black, and 12% pinto.
I am very surprised.
Me too.
I thought for sure pinto would be more popular than black beans.
Yeah.
I feel like in my life I've known personally way more people that were like, oh, I don't care for black beans, but they'll eat refried beans, and that's like wild to me. Interesting. Okay.
Wild.
Huh.
Next up, I'm just gonna take our taco seasoning, which, like my dad always used like the packet taco seasoning, but I found this recipe and I've loved it, and this is my go-to now. It has cayenne, chili powder, garlic powder, onion powder, crushed red pepper flakes, oregano, smoked paprika, cumin, salt and pepper. That's what's in this. So it's like, it has a little bit of a kick to it. And I'm just gonna sprinkle this on top of the refried beans. And this is also a feeling of how much I add.
So many things are feelings.
Yeah, they are. We have a 2-month resub from Shadowplay626, thank you. And also from Leafily at 2 months. And Soap Sunshine Cat gifted a sub to Dan. Hi, Dan.
Dan.
Yeah, this is definitely gonna use this up.
Cool. Time to make more.
Time for you to make more.
Because I'll make too much?
Yeah, you gotta fill this jar again.
Or I will make just enough. I think just enough.
There's just so little left.
I'm sorry. It's gonna be okay.
This is maybe too much.
No, there's no such thing. Pour it on. I like flavor, dang it.
You will have to make some more, so I gotta see what we have. And it's time for you to refill the jar. We've finally done it here live.
Took 25 months.
So this is gonna go back in the oven until the dough is cooked.
Okay.
And in the meantime, we have some other prep to do.
I love prep.
Cool. And I promptly forgot how long I'm supposed to cook it for. Let's see, I already did like 3 minutes.
Sure.
So let's check it in 10.
Okay.
And because I don't know how to use the timer on that yet, I'm using my watch.
Probably a better timer anyway.
Yes. So I'm gonna move this over here and we'll start doing our other prep for our toppings.
Okay.
400 bits from Mr. Perfect Craig. You could make a shortbread crust and use jelly beans as a topping for a dessert pizza. Would I recommend trying that? No. Could you try it? Yes.
Well, I don't know if anyone has ever had dessert pizza, but I have. I've had...
Doesn't Cece's do dessert pizza?
Oh yeah, Cece's. I was gonna say a different local place in Myrtle Beach, but Cece's also does like a chocolate chip pizza, I believe.
Yeah.
And that's also what the local place did. Chocolate chip pizza is very good. So
we had
you can make that.
Oh my
it's
gosh.
It's very good.
Those of you with spouses, they're always in your way in the kitchen, right?
Especially when you have one that's
it's like
as big
oh, I need to
as
use
me.
the sink, and they're in front of the sink, and it's like, oh, I need in the silverware drawer, and then they're in front of the silverware drawer.
Well, my issue also is that like I just have very long limbs, so I'm always like, hey, and my legs, like I'm actually right now touching the sunroom, so like I'm just like, hey, do, and the mouth's like, oh, you're in the way of literally every possible thing. It's it's a problem. It's fine. It's totally fine.
Thank you. Mr. Perfect Craig gifted us up to Massey.
Hey, thank you, Craig.
And Will Peters at 300 bits. Taco Grande, you see. I just gotta have tostada, carne asada, that's right. I want the whole enchilada. My only addiction has to go with flour tortilla. I need a quesadilla.
That's a song.
I figured, but I don't know it.
Also, I mean, I know that we're having, like a taco pizza, but now I want to go to a Mexican restaurant. Shout out to Weird Al.
Gamers00700 gifted a sub to Popski. Thank you.
Thank you, gamers.
V-House says, my wife can verify I am in the way.
Oh, interesting. Snowfox says, back when Pizza Hut did a buffet, they often put out a dessert pizza, basically a pizza crust with pie filling and a drizzle of frosting. I don't have memories of that. I have vague memories of the Pizza Hut buffet, but I don't have any memories of that specific pizza.
I remember the Pizza Hut buffet.
I remember the Wendy's buffet.
With the pudding? Oh, I only ever just wanted pudding.
Every salad bar in
I would
America...
eat a salad, but I just wanted the pudding.
Every salad bar in America has the chocolate and sometimes chocolate and vanilla pudding just there, as almost like it's a part of your salad. Mm-hmm. Like, all right, so I'm gonna want some tomatoes, some cheese, some croutons.
Some pudding.
Some pudding.
Mm-hmm. So I'm just gonna dice up some tomatoes.
Ruby Tuesday salad bar, yeah.
We never had one of those. I only went to them like once or twice with Thomas.
That pronunciation, croutons.
Croutons.
So the word is crouton.
Uh-huh.
But crouton also has a similar history with me to sausage, where I have incorrectly, on purpose, pronounced sausage as sausage. And at some point, I started doing that for croutons as well, and I would pronounce it crouton. And it's just fun. I just like to vary it up.
It's just fun.
Anyway, can't wait till we play more Tears of the Kingdom and get to Kakariko Village. It's going to be really fun. I just like to make people angry.
Rootin' tootin' crouton.
It's a rootin' tootin' crouton. Although it is, I think where I started saying crouton came from your pronunciation. I don't know if it was your pronunciation or maybe it was Alex's, someone's pronunciation. Okay, let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Real quick question. What do you call a piece of paper that you get in a Sunday sale circular that will take a portion of the price off of a product you purchase?
A coupon?
Okay. So Alex says coupon.
Carly might say coupon.
Yeah, either coupon or coupon. And like growing up, it was.
Yes, he does. Okay.
Yeah, and growing up, it's a coupon. Like the letter Q hyphen pawn, coupon. So I've always pronounced it coupon, but he pronounces it coupon. And it's hard to tell with him too, because like he is like me, where he'll do something for fun and he'll commit to a bit forever. So the problem is, does he actually say that? I have no idea, but it's the only way I've ever heard him say that word.
So I called my mom for Mother's Day, and she was like, I was watching a vlog, and she said, I didn't know Alex had such a Southern accent. And I was like, you think so? And she's like, yeah. He was talking in the vlog about this sausage, and he has a stronger accent than I thought. And I had to go find out which vlog she was talking about, and it's the one where we're in Alabama, where we talk about Alex and Haley actually being married, and he's talking about Conecuh sausage from Alabama, and he's doing a bit, and my mom did not know. So I was telling Alex that, and he's like, I'm gonna go full, like, stereotypical accent next time I see your mom. And I was like, please do. That would make me very happy.
It is great, because sometimes bits are not completely obvious, but then also when you do have certain folks who commit to bits like forever, it does make it difficult occasionally for folks to understand that it's a bit. It's fine. I mean, the thing about that though is that he didn't commit to the bit forever. It was just literally like the beginning of that vlog. I think after that he drops it, so it's kind of wild. It's fun. That's a good point. Josh says sometimes bits are just for the person doing the bit. You're not even wrong. We got 300 from Gamers who says, I'm looking forward to the taco pizza and also, let's go Canes.
Let's go Canes. Round 3 starts on Thursday.
Wild, man.
I know. It's semifinals.
For those who are not in the know, the Hurricanes are the NHL team that is our
local team,
local sports team in Raleigh, and they are doing a good.
They are currently doing a good.
If you don't know about the sports, I don't really either, but I've had to learn a lot in a fast amount of time, or I've had to learn a lot quickly in a short amount of time, and yeah, they're doing good. They're like going into the
Final Four.
The Final Four. That's pretty neat.
Tomatoes are diced.
I don't know if, you know.
Go stand, like...
Where do you want me to stand?
In the next county.
Wow. Wow. Okay, fine. I'll be over here. I'm over here now, in the next county.
How's Durham?
It's fine. I got here really quick.
All right. Tomatoes.
Tomatoes are diced.
Kepler's pill pockets are left open and the drawer is sitting open.
I am sorry. We right before the stream started, we had
to make Kepler's dinner.
We had to make Kepler's dinner before our own.
So we have lettuce, cheese, and sour cream.
I love those things. I love
Store Steven in the pantry.
Pantry safe place for Steven. Steven can live long time.
Oh, are you going in the pantry? Bye.
No, there's just a lot of. It's a good audio experience in here. And there's a lot. There's not a lot
Brandon
of echo.
says he likes pill pockets dried out though, right? No, he prefers them fresh. Actually, lately he's not eating them. Did he eat that pill, by the way, or did he like spit it out?
Oh, I don't know. Let me check. Yeah,
I've
he
had to
only
pill
stopped.
him lately and not use the pill pocket because he's.
Hey, he ate it.
He did?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Okay.
Maybe that's the new play.
Anyway, I've been pilling Kepler lately because.
Yeah, it only started happening maybe like 2 days ago, 3 days ago.
Brandon says I noticed he doesn't like the crumbly ones as much. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, it's unfortunate, but.
Anyway, whoever watches Kepler next, I'm gonna have to teach him how to pill him.
Although, right now my solution is pill in the pill pocket in the food.
Yeah,
he ate
that
it, so
is
like,
working.
well, hopefully that'll continue to work. We had 2 months from Starbloom Faye. 300 bits from Will Peters. It says you should try and make a Nako. I don't know what that is. 300 bits from Ryan, who says, since Steven's in Durham, he should have no problem telling us the name of the baseball team.
Steven, who's the baseball team in Durham? I know this one.
The Durham. The Durham Denim Dudes. I love the Denim Dudes. Apparently, Nako is a Kim Possible reference. I have never seen the show.
No, this is the Durham Daddies.
Durham Denim Daddies. I'm still. I don't know where to stand.
Shove you around the kitchen.
I don't know where to stand.
This could use a little bit more, yeah.
I'll be right here. This is my spot.
Let's do another 5 minutes. Thank you, watch.
Now I'm just safely back here.
Yeah, Durham Denim Daddies is great.
Sorry, I can't read chat unless I'm like over here.
Okay.
This is the only.
Don't lean on a burner, Steven. Yeah.
I know. Well, don't worry. I get audible feedback when I do because of the spark. So it's fine.
Click, 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 click.
There we go.
Oh, that bag got ruined. Cool.
It's fine. 345 bits from Soap Sunshine Cat. Says, I'm a little behind on the vlog. How's Kepi doing in the new house, and how are you guys doing? So, Kep's doing well.
Brandon.
The very first day, Kep had a lot of adrenaline, and he was very like, I'm gonna explore everything. And then he promptly spent about 3 days hiding under the covers. And like very much was like, okay, adrenaline over, where am I? Unfamiliar place. And then after those 3 days, he was good.
Yeah.
So
he doesn't get lost. Like if he was lost, we would hear him crying in another room. He doesn't do that.
nope. He's good. I mean, the house is a little bit larger than the last one, but he's had no issues navigating. His bathroom is in a pretty central location.
Yeah.
So he's been good.
We put some night lights, like that go from, like, cause he sleeps on the bed with us, like from the hallway outside our room, like, and then like down towards where his water is and where the dry food used to be.
Yeah. So.
Brandon says y'all thought he would need 2 litter boxes. Do you still think so?
Nope.
No. As he gets older, that's probably going to be something that happens, especially if we have stairs in the future.
Yeah, he's still getting up and down the stairs fine.
Yeah.
So I think he's good. But yeah, I was worried about that initially. I was like, we were probably gonna have to have 2 litter boxes, but nope, we just have the one. It's right at the top of the stairs, so you can get to it pretty easily. And
It's central.
yeah. And as far as us, we're doing good too. I mean, we're still getting unpacked.
Yeah, you guys can't see what's behind the camera.
This
This looks great.
I mean, a lot, and it's very easy, in my opinion, to become focused on what there is left to do. And I think that it's
There's
important.
a lot.
Me and Mal have very different philosophies on this. Mal's philosophy is we have so much left to do, and my philosophy is we have done so much. And coming at that from different perspectives is difficult sometimes, but we're still working on it. There is stuff left to do, but we've also accomplished more than we could have ever dreamed in 2.5 weeks. So like, it's happening.
Yeah.
We're still going. Got to get the guest room finally like set up. We have...
Brandon, we brought stuff over from the old house. It is now everywhere. Because it was clean.
Yeah, there was more things to bring over. And we also we need to set up tabletop.
Among many other things.
Yeah, there are many things to still do, but it's happening.
Watch out, oven's open.
It is absolutely a half full, half empty sort of situation.
Yeah, it is.
And I'm just, there have been discussions in the evenings, and Mal's like, oh my God, there's so much left to do. And I'm like, Mal, look how much is done. This is great. So it's fine. It's happening. We got 2 months from Vegito909. Thank you. And 300 Bits from Ryan who says, Durham's baseball team is the Bulls. They're the AAA team of the Tampa Bay Rays and were the subject of a famous Kevin Costner movie. Oh.
Yeah, the Bulls are a big deal.
Well, I didn't know.
Alex talked about going to a game at some point.
A baseball game?
Yeah,
I
a
would do
Bulls
that.
game.
Yeah, I would do that.
Circle Now Squared said, I'm with Mal. It would itch at the back of my brain. See, I look around and see boxes, and that is like, there's too many boxes.
Sure.
Yeah.
I understand. But also, we have done work on the house, I think literally every day that we've lived here. And like some days are big. Like, oh, everything in the loft got set up today is obviously big, but you can't have that much progress every day. It's impossible.
I know.
Some days it's like we hung up a curtain and you have to just accept we did that. That was something we managed to get done and just, keep going. Eventually we'll get there. And like, I am trying to remember that, in the last place, we never did get fully unpacked. So I don't want to become,
Oh wait, peel.
Yeah, you got the peel. I don't want to become...
You have to move because I have the handle.
I forgot what I was saying. I don't want to become complacent, Like, I don't want to be complacent with things, but also I'm just trying to accept that, like,
this is
stuff takes time. Oh, good. Now the fun part.
Yeah.
Where we get to, like...
Well, I needs to sit for a second on the peel because I found that with a wooden pizza peel, it takes some of the moisture out, which is what I said last week with the calzone.
Yeah.
So the crust stays crispy, but if you put it on the metal, like it traps that moisture from the steam.
Sure.
So I'm gonna give it a second on the wooden and then I'm gonna transfer it.
Okay.
This is not quite enough room.
But we get to eat. You have some space. You can push things up.
Well, this will move in a second once it's had a minute.
Okay.
And then we'll be set.
Okie doke.
We had a 2-month resub from Grandson Brambo. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Toadlink says we can see the steam. It hot. How hot is the steel?
Steamy boy.
Steel is 434.
Very steamy.
Steel and peel. Too similar. Hi, I know you heard the laser beep. It's not for you. It's not toy.
Kepler is convinced that the laser thermometer is a toy because it is a laser, and we've never used it as a toy, but he has seen the laser, and now he associates the beep.
Yeah, he knows that beep.
So he shows up.
You've showed up. It's like a Kepler whistle.
Hi. You tired? You were taking a nap?
I think he was hanging out in the tabletop room.
Yeah, he likes to sleep in one of the chairs in there. Hey, little man. You're cute. Okay. I believe you.
All right, I think this is sat long enough.
Okay, so really, literally just like
It's
1
like
minute.
a few minutes. It's like 2. I'm also wanting to eat. I'm hungry.
Fair. Looks good. Get a load of that.
just a lot on them.
Get a load of that.
So I found that with taco pizza, you should cut it first before you top it because it's impossible
It becomes
after.
very difficult to cut if you don't.
You want in 8 or 6?
6 is fine. Less work.
See, I think it's harder to cut in 6
Why? It's less cuts.
because it's thirds and not
What
fourths.
What does that mean?
Because if you do it in 8, it's in half and then half again.
Oh, you just mean from like figuring out angles.
Yeah.
Oh, and it doesn't have to be perfect.
No.
Food, I mean, I understand that like there's an aesthetic element of food, and like certainly if you want to explore that when you're cooking, like go for it. But for me, food is utility. You should make very good food to eat it because it tastes good.
Thomas said, cut it into 6 because I can't eat 8.
Thank you, Thomas.
That was a lot of taco seasoning. It's a little spicy. Okay. I'm leaving the oven open because I found out it stops whistling a lot sooner. There.
And now it's time to top this son of a gun.
How many pepperoni? Oh, this is like 3 pepperoni.
Really?
The one I just had?
That high?
Yeah. Because there's the red pepper flakes and the cayenne in our taco seasoning.
Okay.
So I'm throwing some cheese down because it'll melt nice.
Very good.
I need a pepperoni emote. Someone remind me. I'll add it to my list of possible emotes. 2-month resub from KJ the Quiet One. Thank you. Brandon says, no pepperonis. It's a taco pizza. Come on, guys.
And I mean, you could make some sort of fusion thing here, right?
Yeah.
If you really wanted to.
I'm just breaking up the romaine because it's large. And it makes it harder to eat.
And if you wanted to, you could buy the shredded stuff.
Yeah, I don't like shredded iceberg though.
Really?
No,
Is there a particular reason?
because I prefer romaine. Arugula is best lettuce. Fight me. It's peppery. It's great. I would eat it plain.
I do like arugula. I don't really know that I have a favorite lettuce. Arugula is probably high up there. Spinach or baby spinach.
Is arugula lettuce though? It's called rocket in other countries. If you're in a different country. Vagabond says, romaine has a taste better, but iceberg is a better crunch. Not if you have like that part.
I mean, I tend to agree though. Like iceberg is about the crunch, and you can get some crunchy romaine, but iceberg got that crunch.
Yeah.
Good looking pizza.
Getting there.
People are probably like, this
Is
seems like a
arugula an
lot.
instrument? That's a good name for an instrument.
Is arugula an instrument?
We had a 2-month sub from Dev Stets. Thank you. It does seem like a lot. My dad said to make sure I put enough toppings on it. That's what he said.
Well, you're getting tips from the master then.
I am. A little bit more. Because I don't have a plan for the rest of this lettuce anyway.
All right.
And if you're someone that likes like taco sauce, you could put that on here.
Yeah. Oh, and I have.
Yeah,
And
I don't.
I think it's quite good. There's been times in the past that we have had like just the Taco Bell sauce that you can buy at the store.
Oh, Kepi in a box.
Cappy jumped into a box. So, you know, that's a good thing to drizzle on. You know, if that's your jam. I like it. Looking a bit like a salad.
Tomatoes. I have more tomatoes because I bought 2. How's that, Steven?
It looks,
More?
I think that looks very good. You can add more if you want. I'll eat it. Like if we don't have a easy
plan
solution.
for the tomatoes, we don't.
It looks like we have enough lettuce, and if you save some tomatoes, we could probably make a little side salad with a dish like for lunch or something. That looks
Come
very
on,
good.
Whistly. Stop whistling.
What's that? Keep whistling?
Team anti-tomato. I'm gonna throw more cheese on because I'm from Wisconsin and it makes it look prettier.
It does make it look prettier. Look at that pizza.
That's plenty of tomato or cheese. We had a 2-month resub from Devstets and a subscription from Paranite. Thank you, welcome. So, because Steven's not a super big fan of sour cream, I'll be careful.
I like sour cream, but Mallory likes it in a way that
Oh, I would take like this full dollop and just...
it feels like it should be a violation of the Geneva Convention. I mean, she'll really, it's a lot. So
That was a big drop.
what I
Sorry.
tend to do is I either ask
What
her
I
to
need
be,
is I need the Taco Bell sour cream gun.
I either ask her to be gentle on my half or to just let me do it.
You want me to stop?
No, you can do it. Just, you know, again, just
I'll try and be gentle. You can have like this half.
sure. Because like sour cream is great, but it's like any other condiment. I don't know that I want to taste nothing but sour cream.
Disagree.
Sure.
I could put this in a piping bag. That would probably be better.
Yeah, because then you could do a like a swirl.
I could.
Yeah. That's a good idea, actually.
Next time. Or they sell the squeeze container. Don't fall off the side of that. I don't want that to happen. But that's a lot of sour cream.
Sure.
Words never spoken by me before. Okay.
Is it done?
Yeah.
Okay, because yeah, don't wander into my territory with all that sour cream. Just keep that on your side. Thanks. So we're ready to eat? Mm-hmm. Very exciting. We had 300 bits from Will Peters, who says, for this occasion, obligatory Pizza Bunny reference with obligatory nods that Pizza Bunny's pizza is seasoned with disembodied dead humans. Yeah, Pizza Bunny, I think, should maybe look into like some other food options too.
Oh, I gotta take a picture.
Just because it feels very difficult to try and source all those bodies. May want to consider some other, like pepperoni. It's just easier to get. Like, you can just go to like the grocery store. It's easier to get a hold of those things. Oh, I'm so excited. So this is my half.
Yeah. Whistly's done.
Whistly! Oh, buddy.
You can turn the light off.
You're all done whistling. Let's see. Can I borrow this?
No. Yes. No, don't slide off. Shoot. Yeah, I didn't take that. I'll get my own.
It is slipping and sliding everywhere.
It is.
It's not like functionally it's a difficult pizza.
Oh,
to
it is
eat.
very difficult to eat.
It's a pretty pizza, but yes, functionally it's kind of a difficult thing to eat. I do recommend having a fork nearby.
It's not a black tie meal. We could make it.
All right, let's give this a little shot then. Crust is nice and crisp. good. Haven't had that in a while. Yeah, and there's so many other ways that you could like, you know, do things to this. Mal doesn't like raw onions, but if she did, I would put onions on this because I like onions. I really liked the crema idea. That would be very good. We didn't have any like taco sauce, but if I would have thought about that, I would have actually had you.
Do we
pick
have
some up.
taco sauce? Okay.
No. Pico de gallo, yeah.
Yeah, pico de gallo would be good. But the crust turned out good. I've gotten a lot better at the steel, I think.
Yeah, you have. Having a pizza steel is really nice.
Yeah, it is. I
Like-
recommend it over a stone if you are getting something.
Yeah. Stones break.
Yes. Steel gonna last basically forever if you take care of it.
Yeah, and it's a little more expensive than a stone. But if you like pizza, if you like to make pizza at home, that is single-handedly the most important thing that you can get. Like having good ingredients is very important, but like nothing is going to top having a pizza steel because like it just makes the crust like what it's supposed to be.
Chaz, you guys have a steel, right? Chaz said steel is the way to go. Yeah.
I mean, it really. There is a particular consistency and texture to pizza crust that you literally cannot achieve because your oven doesn't get hot enough. So when you have the steel in there and it has all the heat there, it makes it do. Do you remember what brand ours is?
It's on it. Let me look. Nerd Chef.
Nerd Chef.
And I got the
that's
medium weight
appropriate.
one. There's 3 weights.
Yeah. So they're a little bit pricey, but then it's a buy it for life thing. Like you're gonna have a piece of steel forever. So
300 bits from Will Peters. Here are some more ideas. Spaghetti tacos.
does that mean like tortillas that are just filled with spaghetti? Because I'm down for that. I would definitely do that.
What if you made like soft tortillas that were like garlic bready?
Do what?
What if you made your own tortillas that were like garlicky? Kepler, honey, that's not for you. No. Hard shell taco filled with spaghetti iCarly style. I haven't watched iCarly. It's before my time.
You mean after?
Yes.
When iCarly was on, I was just 3. It was before my time. And I'm thinking, no, I don't think so. Pretty sure. Yeah, I know iCarly is a Wii game.
Brandon, when do you think I was born? Kitten.
He's not wrong. We were both born in the 80s.
Oh yeah, before time.
Are you all right?
No. Where'd my water go?
We're doing the best we can.
Before
It's
time,
not enough.
after time. I'm really hungry. I last ate something this morning with Josh when we went to breakfast.
I mean, that's when I ate something too, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
We, so Josh was on breakfast stream this morning.
Yeah.
And after breakfast stream, we had to go out and get groceries, so we went and had a breakfast. And the place we went to had a waffle sandwich. And I was like, oh, I want to try a waffle sandwich. So so they make a waffle, right? And then they cut the waffle in half. And then that's the bread of a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich. And I think the idea was that you would dip the sandwich into maple syrup, but they didn't bring me a bowl, so I just poured it on the sandwich, and it was messy. Hi, fella. You like this? What is that? It says I don't like any of that. Why is it not cat food? Yeah, Renee says that is too sticky. I'm someone that like, I really don't want my hands sticky. Like, I really don't. Like, don't let it happen. It's bad. I will be very upset. So I did it carefully. I was like adding a little bit at a time, taking bites. I actually ate the first half with a fork because I was like, I don't even know how to do this because I covered the whole thing in syrup and I was like, I can't pick this up. So I ate I ate it with a fork. Huh?
No, you covered it in what?
I covered it in maple syrup. Listen, syrup is my word. I can say it. Syrup.
That is how you said it.
Did I say syrup? Mm-hmm. I usually say syrup with one syllable.
I know.
It's fine. This is very good. It is actually a little spicy. I thought Mal was like wrong.
Lying?
But you're right. Like and you don't notice it unless you get a bite that doesn't have a bunch of toppings on it, because the toppings obscure that very well. Mm-hmm. But if you get just a bite of like the seasoning, it's actually, yeah, it's a little spicy.
Just a little. It's not bad. There's also a lot of sour cream on mine.
This is very good.
You can't really see the bottom of the crust, but it is pretty brown. It's good.
So, at this point, and maybe the audience knows this, but at this point we're kind of into the swing of things where like, you can expect a mouse stream every week. You know?
We've moved.
This is the 5th one, I think. And we have successfully moved. Things are settled enough to do them. So, you know, we don't have a particular day in mind. And honestly, it may just change.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like, we thought there might be plans on Wednesday this week. There's definitely plans on Thursday this week. So, it was made a decision like 2 days ago to do it Tuesday night.
Yeah. I don't know that with Mal's stuff, we want to necessarily lock down a particular day. Which is it's different than how I do things, right? But I think that the flexibility could be very good. Thomas, what about Friday? We're busy Friday. As it turns out, we just got something going on, just a little something that we've done every Friday for years. Thanks. 300 bits from Will Peters, was said from Tim Hortons. Occasionally, Tim Hortons had a maple waffle breakfast sandwich. They're good if you ask me. So, McDonald's has something similar, the McGriddle. And it's like the maple syrup is infused into the sandwich. And if you can manage to do that, then like that would be good. But when you're doing it yourself in the restaurant, like you run the risk of it being very messy. Fosdick's, wait, what? When did they have the sandwich? I need to know.
I never got into like the McGriddle or something. We never really did breakfast at drive-thrus.
I've had a lot of drive-through breakfasts. In fact, I would argue that like if I'm gonna have like fast food, that's what I would want. If I'm gonna have fast food, I prefer to have breakfast fast food, especially because a lot of times it's like I'm getting up in the morning, I'm going to a destination, and I just want to grab something and go. So I've had a good bit. I feel like McDonald's breakfast is actually pretty reasonable, pretty good. I've only had a McGriddle a few times, but I actually did have one I think I've had one since we lived in Raleigh, because I feel like I got one just because it was like, oh, this is a thing I can get. I'll never order this. And I remember like, oh, this is pretty good.
My favorite breakfast thing from a place to get is the McDonald's oatmeal.
Yeah, they have surprisingly good oatmeal. Dan says
No one orders it.
Taco Bell breakfast crunch wrap is good. So I don't think I've had, I had a breakfast Taco Bell, I think, with Carly years ago, and I've never had breakfast there since, so. Oh, yeah, there's one more thing that we have added.
Yeah, we did add a thing.
And it's pretty brief,
It is.
but we have Mal's Patreon ticker.
Yeah, we got that done.
So these are the Patreon sponsors. I've called mine producers and Mal's are called sponsors, but shout out to all of them. I'm gonna try and make it the normal thing to run the Patreon sponsor ticker on Mal streams as well. Thank you. I know it's especially for Mal's patrons, it's probably been kind of a weird few months as Mal's went through some, transitions with taking a break from work and then ultimately like moving into streaming. So thank you all for supporting her. I appreciate it. I know she does too.
If I wasn't eating right this second, yeah, I'd be talking.
Yeah, we appreciate it. Thanks.
Are these also referred to as beans?
Ooh,
What about pepperonis?
it's your stream. You can do whatever you want. Listen, you have a new blank slate. You can do whatever you want. You can say whatever you want. And if you can say something, you can change your mind.
I'll use spicy peps.
You can like think about it off camera, as opposed to saying something and then being like, oh wait, now I want it to be called this. You can think about it. It's fine.
And messy. We used to lay out a newspaper across like the coffee table, and we'd sit like crisscross and then just like eat it over that.
It's a relatively inexpensive meal to make. It's relatively easy, relatively quick. It is unique. I like it a lot.
You can make it easy or you can make it difficult.
And at its core, it's pizza, so it's extremely versatile, You can change it to whatever you want. You get to use a fork and cornmeal, it's true. So, yeah, you can find different ways to make it your own. You could probably, instead of doing a bean base, you could probably do
Enchilada sauce, if you like that.
You could do enchilada sauce. You could do, honestly, you could probably lay down a pretty thin layer of sour cream and let that be the base. You could do, and if you're not doing beans, because beans does make up a lot of it.
Oh, Fossick says a good idea. Bira.
Oh, you could also do, that's an interesting one, guac base. So many different ways to do this. This white sauce pizza hits different. And I think that's the key takeaway is like, make it your own. Change up what you want.
Salsa. Queso.
Ooh, queso. Salsa base, queso drizzle. I'll do both.
Renee says, homework everyone, make some taco pizza and share how you made it.
I mean, one of my hopes for Mal's cooking stream specifically is to kind of inspire people to branch out and do some cooking if they don't normally do it.
I just need to eat this with the plate on my mouth.
There's a lot, it's fine.
Yeah. I'm trying to eat it standing.
And then to also, like for folks that already do cooking, just give them some new ideas and recipes and be like, oh, that sounds fun. Or I think sometimes when you read a recipe online, it's a little daunting, but if you watch people make it,
yeah,
then you're like, oh, well crap, I could do that. Like just go to the store, pick up a few ingredients and like do it.
I'm gonna do, I have a baking plan to do some baking.
I'm excited about that because I like to eat the baked goods. Yeah, Renee says this is perfect because I'm more likely to make something new if I've seen it being made. And I have a feeling there's probably a lot of people like that too.
Yeah.
I mean, also, just in a general sense, like, I want to, I have to see things,
Steven's favorite menu has full pictures.
Yep. I love that. And like generally, if you find a recipe online, there's a photo, right? But
yeah,
seeing it be made is completely different. I hate going to a restaurant And I'm just like reading descriptions and I'm just like, all right, you know, I'm gonna go with this. But especially if something's just a little different, like it's not like a traditional dish, then I have to imagine like what it even looks like, you know? Like, oh, well, it's this, 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 and this. And I'm like, okay, but what does that mean, you know? So I'm outgoing enough with my food decisions to just go for it, but a lot of times I would feel a lot more comfortable if I could just see what the dish looks like. I do prefer that.
I feel that way with sushi restaurants when they go all out and they have like a whole book of different rolls. And like, that's a lot. And they're all like the fancy ones. It's like.
I think I managed to get like sour cream like in my nose.
Did you inhale?
No, it was on the crust and I was getting it near my mouth and I think it kind of went. I think I got it out. I think I'm better now. We had a subscription from Newton Albion. Welcome. 2 months from Chrissy G. 300 bits from Will Peters who says, give me pizza, P-I-Z-Z-A. I want pizza, whipped cream, falling like waterfalls. See, I don't normally put
P-I-Z-Z-A.
What's that?
Now who knew the song?
Was that to the tune of a song? Is that a song I know?
Mary-Kate and Ashley.
Oh, yeah, that's not, I'm not familiar. Yeah. Sorry. We did watch, it was a few months ago actually. We sat down with Alex and Haley and watched some Mary-Kate and Ashley like videos from the 90s. And like, I don't know the one that we looked at, but the one we were watching I was like, they look so tired.
They did look very tired.
Like, I had never watched, I knew of their existence, but like I watched it and I was like, they look, like they're children and I'm like, they look tired and kind of sad. And I was like, this hits real different as an adult. I'm like, I don't like this.
Yeah.
Oh no. We had a subscription from Miss Jackie Lynn. Welcome. So, what are some things, because we have more pizza to eat, but what are some things that we need to be announcing? Obviously, I guess we have Breakfast Stream Thursday.
Breakfast Stream Thursday. Tears of the Kingdom on Friday.
Man, Tears of the Kingdom.
And that's all we're going to say on that topic.
Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, y'all can't talk about it because we've only played like 2 hours of the game. But seriously, God, I liked that 2 hours a lot.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about it.
What if we stop playing? We just think of those 2 hours for the rest of our lives.
That would be real sad. It's interesting because now the game has been out for just a few days and I've talked to a few other people. Like I talked to Josh today.
Yeah.
And I was like, Josh, how many hours are you into the game? And he's like, about 13. Mm-hmm. And I was just thinking to myself, like, it will be July before I can say I'm 13 hours into the game. Like, it's just, you know, it's such a different pace. But that's fine. We get to enjoy the game for longer.
Yeah.
I'm really excited about it. It's a good game. So, yeah, that's on Friday.
Oh, can I show you something? Right here. Right here.
What? Yeah?
You can just read it out loud. I found enough fridge magnets to immortalize our Friday stream of Tears of the Kingdom.
It's interesting because the magnets on the fridge are they're 99% words, but there are some S's to make things plural. And Mal found 2, and she also found the word nut. So now on our fridge, it is emblazoned with the phrase SS nut. It's fine. It's fine. All aboard!
All ashore is going ashore.
Wonderful. Totally wonderful.
Oh yeah, switch laundry.
Sorry, I didn't turn on Do Not Disturb before we started. There we go. Go away.
I had to remind myself because it ended and I had to switch it.
We've been in the process of that's the thing. Like, not only is there like work to do and like chores and laundry and stuff, it's like also we have to unpack. And I'm like, oh, fun. Brandon appreciated that. Oh dang, I need to switch laundry. Be right back.
I sent my dad a picture, and his only criticism was more cheese.
Mark.
And I said, there's 2 layers. There's one below the lettuce.
There's twice as much cheese as there appears to be. It's on the bottom. Listen, Man, talking about that reminds me to take my Crest store. You know what this needs? More cheese. And I'm like, I'm getting frantic.
Take
I'm like,
my Crest store.
I'm like, oh my god. Oh my god, what do you mean it needs more cheese? I better take my Crest store. Oh, there's no water.
Crimson Brambo says, I agree with Mark.
I mean, I like cheese, don't get me wrong, but... All right, better.
Good job.
Thanks. Okay, is there any other things to announce?
That's all I can think of.
Okay, well. Sorry, this is your stream.
I want to do this.
Oh, yeah, okay,
I want to raid Josh.
Yeah, let's raid Josh.
What was the one we had earlier? He was here for it, so he's going to know it, but it's fine.
Oh, what was our raid message?
Durham Denim Daddies.
The Durham Denim Dudes is what I said, but Daddies is funnier.
I like Daddies. I thought it was funny.
Good night, everybody. Yeah, Durham Daddy, Durham Dad, Diddum, Diddle, nope. Durham Denim Daddies. Durham Denim Daddies. Super Bowl Pies. Super Bowl Pies, Durham Dance. We're gonna be rating Josh Jepson, our
Who
raid
is
message.
playing Nuts and Bolts.
Our raid message. Oh, of course he is. This is
That's what he talked about this morning.
Tears of the Kingdom Light. Diet Tears of the Kingdom. Our raid message is Durham.
Penguin Frog gifted a sub to Jolly Roger Gay. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Again, y'all have yourselves a wonderful evening and a good week. We will see you Thursday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern for breakfast stream over on my channel. And then again, Friday night at 8 p.m. Eastern for Tears of the Kingdom. Maybe we'll leave the tutorial area. I'm actually not sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to expect.
I don't actually know that we will do that. All right, y'all have a good night. Goodbye. There's the raid sent. And then let's check in. You dropping more?
No.
You sure you're not dropping more? Durham Denim Daddies. No. Durham. Love them triple Ds. All right, y'all. Thank you for being here. This is Mal's 5th stream.
Is it? Yes.
I believe so. So now, well into it. Things going good. People are getting to the 2-month resub. We appreciate it. And we'll be back next week. With another something. And eventually Mal is gonna, do some non-cooking.
Yeah.
But we're working towards it.
Working there.
We're working towards it.
There's a lot.
There's still so much in the house to do, but I'm grateful that we at least get to do the cooking stuff for now. So that's really nice. All right, folks, have a good one. We will see you on Thursday morning for breakfast stream.